Now, I'm still on the pursuit for the perfect paint job. I tell you what, I'm starting to master this airbrush a little bit better. In my first unboxing, I forgot to show y'all the rims that comes in this kit. They're very nice, but as you know, I chose my own. First thing I want to do is get both sets of bumpers on this car. I'm using my Mr. Cement liquid cement. And the main reason I'm doing this, I want to make sure that my paint matches up. And I won't have a problem installing that front end and rear end later. Now I'm going to drill out my holes to install my spoiler. Mr. Cement again. And there we go, an easy install. Now I noticed the body had a dent in it and I had to get that corrected. One thing I should have realized, if I got one dent, I probably should have looked at the rest of the body closer for another dent, because there was one on the other side that I did not catch until it was too late. Oh well, that's model building. Now I'm sanding the rest of the car down. 600 grit, 1000 grit, 2000 grit, 3000 grit, 6000 grit, 8000 grit, up to finally 12,000 grit. I'm taking care of the panel lines on my doors and my trunk. I already primed the car with my flat black primer. This is my color choice, Duplicolor, metallic dark cherry. And I do have a reference car for this build. This is a 1979 Cutlass Supreme that the artist Curren had in one of his music videos. I'm gonna put the link to that video in the description box. That was one of the coldest cutlasses I ever seen in my life. Even though I got an 83 and that was a 79, it's not gonna be a replica, but it's just gonna be inspired by that 79. I put about a total of 3 coats on here. Now I'm coming in with my clear coat, the Duplicolor 1K clear. I did about 3 applications of the clear. All right, I'm gonna give the car about a good 3 days, the gas out. I got some imperfections in that clear coat I gotta address. Some good sanding should take care of that. All right, I'm done with my sanding job. I went all the way from 2000 grit up to 12,000 grit. I got my big 4 from Meguiar's. I'm gonna start with my scratch guard. That's the results of the scratch guard. Now I'm going to the Ultimate compound. Results of the first compound. Now we're going to the polishing compound. And here are the results of the polishing compound. Now it's time for my trusted wax. That's about a good 2 coats of the wax on here. And here's a quick mock-up. Show the direction I'm going with the build. One more look at that reference picture. Heavily inspired from that currency video, as you can see. For what I'm looking for, so far, so good. Very happy with it. Still early in the build.